basically today I'm going to show you how to take some basic ingredients, a little bit of time, and turn it into a plate of awesome. Stick with me here, guys. It's going to be worth it. Okay, so once you got your rub on your chicken here, you put it on a pan with a nice little bit of oil on it, and you get a nice low temperature. This is going to take a while. You're looking at probably an hour and a half to 2 hours. Low and slow is the way to go. Now, we're not doing this on the barbecue today, unfortunately, because I don't have the wood I need for it, and it's really hard to get at the store right now. But you can still get similar to what you get off of your smoker in your oven. You just got to do right with your temperature control. So we'll check back in here in an hour or so, and I'll give you an update on how things are going. Trust me, stay with me here. It's going to be worth it.
What temperature?
You really got to look at the thickness of your meat. Now, these are your medium-sized thighs, so we're probably going around 250 to 300. You got to be aware of the fact that with different ovens, it's going to vary. With this, it's a gas stove, so it's fairly consistent. You're not prone to having cool spots in it like you would with an electric unit. And so I'm probably going to go with about 275 to 300 degrees. I'll start at 275 and go for the first half an hour. Then I'm going to check them, and you just kind of have to eyeball a little bit when it comes to the color on your chicken and how your fat's rendering, and base your adjustment based on that. So once we check in on this, I'll tell you some more about the color, and I'll give you some advice on what that means.
All right. Awesome.
Sweet.
Happy Sunday, everyone. And it's a beautiful one at that. Now we're outside. We're getting ready to play with some water. It's not warm enough for sprinklers or pools, but I think that it's warm enough for some water gun action. The girls picked out some new water guns from the dollar section in Target not too terribly long ago when we were there picking up toilet paper and some essential items. So they're going to show you what they picked out and show off their new bathing suits for the year.
I have my unicorn bathing suit, and I have a white
wash guard,
and I have this amazing water gun.
What is it?
It is a peacock.
No, that's not a peacock.
Oh, a
flamingo.
It has sunglasses.
Okay, see?
It has sunglasses.
Oh, look at that.
Sunglasses. And I don't know what this thing is.
That's the trigger.
Ooh, trigger. And we have this, and the thing is yellow right here.
Okay.
And
that's good, baby girl. All right, well, now what about you, Miss Melody?
I got my baby shark bathing suit on.
It says waves for days.
Yeah.
Now, what's your water gun?
It's a seahorse. Look it has its nose.
Yeah.
It's the squatter, and it's either shut and sleeping.
All right.
And it has this, and this is just.
Why are you bringing the kitten outside?
To see the family.
Hi.
She was outside before, so hi.
I'm not going to put her down.
Oh, good. I would hope not.
Ow,
All right.
ow, ow.
Bring her back in the house.
So what you see here based on the initial temperature at 275 is that we've started to render some fat out, but we haven't really developed much color yet. So that tells you that because there's no browning on the actual meat, it's not cooking too terribly much. We're only really touching the exterior. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually crank this bad boy up to 375 and we're going to rock So if you temp just one, it's not going to tell you anything about the other ones. You have to be able to visually identify what's cooked and what's not. And I'm going to show you how to do that.
So how are they looking, dear?
I think we're looking pretty done here at this point. I'll tell you how to know that.
Do we need the big light on? I'm gonna turn the big light on.
Yeah. So
That's better.
you can see how my fat started to bubble up around it. That usually can be pretty telling about what the temperature inside of these bad boys are. You can also tell that my rub that I put on these is started to crack in places and almost turn into more of a crust. Especially on the little ends here, you can see these darker bits. You can pretty much bet that you're at temp at that point.
Mom.
And the nice thing about this is you're still going to have a decent fat content on the inside of these. You let them rest for about 15 minutes and they're going to be really juicy inside. You don't want to cut them right away because all that juice that we took all these hours and time at cooking these at a low temperature to keep in there is just going to come spilling out if you just don't rest that. I know they look really good, but you're kind of wasting your time at that point if you don't go through that process of letting them cool a little bit and those juices can congeal up a little bit. Now, at this point, I mean, we got there.
Okay.
Enjoy.
So now so we're letting them rest?
Yep, about 15 minutes and you're good to go.
So they might be done about the time our corn is done.
Well, that's kind of why we time things the way we do, because you don't have to boil corn for that long to have it cooked. Again, ideally, you're cooking your corn in tin foil on your smoker or on your grill, but in some future installments, I'm going to show you how to do that, and you're going to be much happier with your corn cooked that way than you are with it going in boiling water. You're going to get way more flavor, and that nice smoky flavor is going to come out in it, which complements the sweetness that you have in corn to begin with.
So we've eaten dinner, and now we're going to share with you our thoughts of this particular recipe that Mark concocted in his bag of tricks.
I don't concoct, I create.
Okay, create then.
I am an artiste.
Okay, so let's go just down in order. What did you think of your creation?
My creation? If all you have is a stove and it's like the middle of the winter or something like that, you know, it's actually excellent. It's really good for what you have available during those time periods. If it's the middle of the summer, it's okay. In the future, I'm going to show you how to do the same thing on a grill and then make it on a smoker. And it's going to get progressively more awesome as you go along. It really just comes down to what you have available and how much time you have and what time of year it is. But my overall thought would be that I want to pass on to you is irrelevant of what you have at your disposal or what time of year it is, what the weather's doing. It's very simple to make really good food with just a little bit of information. It's not complicated and people overthink it. They look at food and they think this is some big complex thing that's overwhelming. It doesn't need to be.
I'm really looking forward to that. I love his cooking. Daddy had to go find Luna because she ran upstairs where Callie and Gigi are, and they're not quite used to her yet. So, Miss Melody, what did you think of dinner?
It was a good dinner. I thought it was a little bit gingery than I thought.
Yeah?
There was ginger.
Now, did we need to do anything special for you with any of the things that we ate today?
No.
What about the corn?
Dad had to cut it off the corn because they had no top teeth.
Oh, you have one or two, but not enough to eat the corn. So.
And the cob.
So did you like dinner?
Yeah, I liked it.
Okay.
But I actually loved the chicken because the chicken was really crispy.
Yeah. So, Miss Emily, how about you? Did you like dinner?
Yes.
Hey, you.
What was your favorite part? Or what can you tell us about the flavor?
The chicken was delicious. It was so good.
Okay. Say hi.
It sounded like she said no. Now, I absolutely love dinner. I thought that it was delicious. I love whatever he does, I like it. Now, I personally would have liked it to be a little bit more spicy.
No, not spicy.
But Emily here is not a big, huge fan of spice or sour. We can get away with a little bit of pepper flakes and a little bit of chili, but not a lot. We do a Cajun rub on drumsticks too, that I hope that he's going to be doing here soon. He's giving me the thumbs up.
Oh,
So
yeah.
hopefully we'll share that with you too. I think we're done for tonight. So I hope that you enjoyed our video. If you did, please like and subscribe and give us a comment. And we hope that you join our little crew here. Have a nice night. Bye.